Hi, my name is Matasia Willis, and this is my presentation on what we've been learning in Ed 200. So my 3 questions are, how as teachers can we create an environment where students develop into moral agents? What kind of material and lessons will allow students to think and develop their own personal moral system? And third, what are ways in which we as teachers can continually make sure that we are living a wide awake life so we may be an example to our students? So with my first question about how we can provide an environment where students can develop into moral agents, the first thing that stood out to me was that we need to have defined rules and expectations of this is what we expect from you, this is what I personally expect from you, and this is how we're going to achieve it. And the second thing is to allow the students to lead the classroom, allow them to form discussions, to pick the focus of what they want to learn and study and do with their education because it is their education. And with the second thing, to allow students to choose, and that one, they're kind of the same, but it will allow students to be more engaged in their learning process because they're learning about things they truly are interested in and that are really applicable to them. And as they learn, then they're going to be able to develop their own thought system, their own value and moral system. And then I thought about how the purpose of Earth Life is we're here to essentially become our own moral agents, to use our agency in such a way that we can inherit eternal life. And in education, it's kind of that same thing. We're taking our students, and through that 3, 4, 5, 6, however many months, we are providing them opportunities so that the ultimate result is that they are a better person when they leave our classroom. They may not have learned a lot, but as long as they're a better person, we fulfilled our purpose as a teacher. So my second question about the materials and lessons that will allow them to develop the moral system. So like I said before, to allow them to choose what they want to study. And I was thinking, for example, if a student decides to study GMOs, maybe they learn that they never want to have GMOs enter their body, or that they may decide that they're totally fine with eating GMOs. And as they are able to study and form an opinion based on these different sides of an issue, they're going to be forming a moral and a value system that they can use to guide them throughout their life. They're learning to study out alternatives and make a decision. And then the second thing is to allow them to be true to themselves. I think as teachers, we need to provide an environment where students can learn really who they are and who they want to become. And then allowing them to be true to that person. And so my third question is how we as teachers live that wide awake life. So my roommate told me that they had two teachers that were caught having an affair with a student at the school, and how disappointing it was to her to see these teachers failing this expectation that she had. And so as teachers, we need to remember that we're always a teacher. We are some student's teacher that they're going to remember for maybe the rest of their life, and we need to live up to that expectation. And as we do that, we can be an example of being true to ourselves. So that's my thoughts about what I've learned the last 2 weeks. Thank you for watching.